Shalom. Call Haloyam La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sons of Akim out there that are pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, with charity. This is your brother Ash from the Great Millstone Miami Camp coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. And I want to say a few words on this article that you see right here, which has been going, being shared through the body. And you've had elders and brothers do lessons on this article. But I wanted to say a few words on this, man. This is IQFY.com, which I don't remember ever hearing about it, but they got the logo with the brain and the light bulb. So I guess this is some type of transhumanism type of website. I haven't really looked through the website, but I guess they just push articles like this. But under their health and wellness section, they have an article titled, which doesn't have no date or no author. That's funny. But anyways, it says, anti-chippers are the latest group of awful people we now have to worry about. Which, when you read this article, it sounds very much like satire. It sounds very satirical. It's very funny, man. This is pure comedy, but they're dead ass serious. When you read this, they going into how if you're an anti-chipper, you're basically the same as an anti-vaxxer, and they even go as far as to say that you're an anti-Semite. If you're against the microchip, you're an anti-Semite. Basically, that's what they're saying. Which the devil is, as the scripture tells us in Psalms 64th chapter, the Lord is going to make their tongue to fall upon themselves. As you know, this is a crazy article. I skimmed through it, but really the point I want to make is, as we get closer, as funny as this sounds and as crazy as this sounds, Esau has no other option but to talk in this way. He has no other option but to use this kind of language. The closer we get to this man actually coming with his agenda, he has to reveal his agenda. He has to say the most blatant shit. He has to come out and say, yeah, this is the C-hip. We want to put it in you. If you're against it, you're this, you're that. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, they were saying if you believe that the government wants to put a C-hip in you, then you're a conspiracy theorist. Shit, not even 3 years ago. Prior to 2020, if you said that, you're a madman. Ain't no way in hell that the government would do such a thing. Even Israelites that's supposed to know that the so-called white man is the devil, he's the biblical Edomite, the physical manifestation of Satan on the planet Earth, even many of them will say that you're crazy for saying something like this. Now, fast forward, about to be in 2023, they're saying that if you're an anti-chipper, you're a problem. You see that? See how the devil just switched it up? And the average everyday person is just a complete fucking moron, man. They can't even put two and two together to say, hold on, you was just saying that people who say stuff like this are conspiracy theorists. Now you're telling me you're actually going to do it? And if I don't want it, I'm crazy? What? In this article, man, they come out blatant with the shit. Let's read a little bit. It says they're paranoid, don't believe in science. Many have white supremacist tendencies. And most importantly, they want you to know that C-hip implants are super duper scary. They're anti-chippers, and they've got literally dozens more brain cells than your average anti-Veer. So what's their deal? You see that? Which I want to highlight. You see the anti-Semitic origins of anti-C-hippers. They brought up Kanye West and the globalists, and they brought up his Tim Pool interview. They called Tim Pool a radical far-right extremist. And Tim Pool, your ass was shuffling like a mug in that interview with Kanye, to the point Kanye just up and left. And they still calling your ass a far right radical extremist. You see that? So it doesn't benefit you to play the fence. The same way these devils coming out with they shit, that's the way the men of the Lord supposed to be coming out with the truth, boldness, which Tim Pool more likely are Edomite any damn way. But this just goes to show you, man. It brought out how Kanye said that the C-hip is the MOTB, which is definitely true. And if you do take that, you're not going to make it into the kingdom of heaven. You're going to be destroyed. You're going to burn in a lake of fire, as the scriptures say. All right, once America's destroyed with them thermonuclear missiles. All right. But they brought out Alex Jones, Benjamin Netanyahu, another Shukul goober. But look at this. Look, this is in closing of the article. It says implants are inevitable, which that's what we've been saying. Start with our apostles and elders going back 2007. Since they got on YouTube, they've been telling you that this thing is inevitable, it's going to happen. Why? It's because it's biblical prophecy. But the whole world scoffed and mocked and said they were crazy. Now, fast forward 2023, they coming out telling you it's inevitable. And they saying whether you like it or not, chances are you will voluntarily get the C-hip implant. Which that's another thing our apostles and elders been saying. You're going to voluntarily take it because they're going to create a system to where you're going to have it or else you're going to be left out. Which they said that in this article. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to jump down in closing, right? It says, as C-hips become normalized, which is happening right now, it also seems natural that more services, news, and entertainment will be accessible via a network on the C-hip. Which that's what we're telling, which they're coming out to tell you that's what it is. The digital ID, all right, RFID, is going to link with your digital wallet and it's going to link with the whole Internet of Things. This is the B system. Smart cities, 5G, all this is what we've been telling you about. Okay? It's going to be more than just buying and selling. But that's going to be the main way they're going to hook you in, man, when they roll out this CBDC, do away with the cash, and everything is going to be on that C-hip. And eventually, certain services will be only accessible via a C-hip, which means that those who refuse to get it will be left out of these services. It would be like not having an internet connection in 2022 and relying only on VHS tapes and a VCR. And that's what we've been saying. And they've been saying we crazy, oh, that's too much, that'll never happen. Now they coming out telling you straight, boldly, that's what they're going to do. Just moving the goalposts. Constantly moving the goalposts. But as we get closer and closer to the end, the devil's going to have to continue to talk like this. This man is a liar. The father of lies. He's the serpent. And that's what a lot of you bonehead Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to find out very soon. But that sounds a whole lot like Revelation 13 and 16 to me. Not going to be able to buy or sell, say if he that had the mark. Meaning your ass going to get left out if you don't have it. Meaning you're going to have to lean on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai if you're an Israelite. Which we know 2/3 of our people, 66.6%, are going to take that mark here in America and they're going to be destroyed. And the elect are not going to take it. So the Lord is going to have to raise up a standard. They're going to be demonizing, brothers and sisters alike that don't want to receive this thing, that don't want to participate. Just like they demonized brothers and sisters that didn't want to take the juice. But it's going to be on a whole greater scale. And we're going to need the Lord, man. All right? I didn't want to make this lesson long. It's just something I wanted to say, a few words. these devils gonna have to continue to talk in this way. Oh, Revelation 13, towards the top it says what? He had 2 horns like a lamb, but he spake as a dragon. So as we get more and more closer to the end, this devil's gonna have to speak more in a draconian way, move more in a draconian way. Okay, but that's pretty much it, man. I believe the point has been made. These devils is, man, it sounds as funny, as crazy as it sounds. These devils is dead ass serious. Will show you that they already lost. If you gotta push lies and crazy shit and make it sound, true, anybody following this man is that's a token of your destruction. But with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Until the next one, Shalom.